Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of Just Jesus, where we talk just for a few minutes about a story of Jesus recorded in the Gospels. In Luke chapter 19, very familiar passage, um, Jesus says, a nobleman goes into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and then return. Calling 10 of his servants, he gave them 10 minas and said to them, engage in business until I come. So when he returns, he ordered these servants to whom he had given the money to be called to him, that he might know what they had gained by doing business. The first came before him, saying, Lord, your mina has made 10 minas more. And he said to him, well done, good servant. Because you have been faithful in a very little, you shall have authority over 10 cities. And the second came, saying, Lord, your mina has made 5 minas. And he said to him, and you are to be over 5 cities. Then another came, saying, Lord, here is your mina, which I kept laid away in a handkerchief, for I was afraid of you, because you are a severe man. You take what you did not deposit and reap what you did not sow. And he said to him, I will condemn you with your own words, you wicked servant. You knew that I was a severe man, taking what I did not deposit and reaping what I did not sow. Why then did you not put my money in the bank, and at my coming I might have collected it with interest? A very familiar story to most of us. So this nobleman calls 10 of his servants together and gives them 10 minas, and he says, go engage in business until I come. And then when he gets back, they come and give an account for what they've done. And this individual comes up and he says, here's your mina. I've kept it laid away because I was afraid of you, because you're a severe man. And so I didn't do anything with it. Just kept it safe for you. Here, it's yours. I think it's interesting that when he gave them the money, he told them to engage in business until I come. He didn't tell them, go and make me more money. He didn't tell them, go and make sure you don't lose any money. He just said, go engage in business until I get back. But this one individual was afraid. And so he didn't do anything except wrapped it in a handkerchief. And I understand that. I kind of relate to that a little bit. I don't know how we've come about this way, but there are a lot of people who think that success in working for the Lord correlates to people coming to church. And so we tried different programs. We tried different things to get people to come to church. And if we don't see an increase in attendance, or if we see a small increase in attendance, we tend to sometimes think that these programs aren't working because the attendance isn't growing, or it's not growing as rapidly or as much as we'd like to think it should. But that's not the lesson from the parable. The parable is, go use the money that I gave you to engage in business. And this fellow didn't. The Lord tells us to go and make disciples, and that's what we need to be doing. The Lord tells us to go sow the word, and that's what we need to be doing. And he tells us to water what we have planted, and that's what we need to be doing. And he said he'll take care of the increase. He tells us to be salt, and that's what we need to be. He tells us to be light, and that's what we need to be. Not everybody that Jesus talked to became one of his followers. Not everybody that saw the miracles that Jesus did became one of his disciples. Somewhere along the way, we've gotten this idea that working for the kingdom working for the Lord should automatically translate into increased church attendance. And as far as I can tell, that's not how God measures success. And so we need to be about the business of being salt and light, sowing the word, watering the word, and letting God take care of the increase. That's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing with our lives. That's what we need to be busy with. Well, I pray that you'll have a great day.